Hi everyone. Wait to try and fix. Oh, let me see if I can do this. I'm all over the place. Let me see if I can do that like that. See, is that going to fall? I don't know why I can't get it right today. Right, I'll do get the chat up. There we are. Sound down. Put it on live chat. And we're good to go. Yay! Got us. Hello, sweet otter. There we go. Sorted. Well, that was good today. I managed. I managed to do it without too many problems. So I've got some amount. I've got a huge pile of ironing here, and I really can't. Some days I can deal with it, but some days I can't be bothered. I can't be bothered today, but I need to do it, so it has to be done. Yeah, I'm glad too, Otter. Sweet Otter. That'll be the dogs. Uh-huh. My laptop's kinda, I hope it's going to be okay. It's kinda hanging off the table. Hi Tiffany, Macy, JC's mom, hi. There's beautiful Jamie, Alexandra. I'm glad you're all here. I need to pay attention to what I'm doing because I'll end up burning myself and that's never good. But today, once my ironing's, well, after this live stream actually, I have ordered the Avengers Endgame. And I was saying to Lushtopia, I'm really looking forward to watching Avengers Endgame because Thor's in it and Chris Pratt, I think he might be in it as well. And you know, they're really good actors and that's the only reason why I'm watching. No, I don't want to cry. Please don't tell me it's a cry one. I hope not. I don't want to cry. So, I've been waiting a long time to see it. And it was available from last Sunday, but I have waited and waited and waited until today to watch it so I could watch it while I'm doing my ironing. It gets the ironing done quicker. Skitara, hope I'm saying your name right. Yep, they're hotties alright. Spaghetti, hello. Oh, I'm glad you liked my spicy makeup look. If you enjoyed while I had done that video, I done a little bit of Mikey, a little bit of camera tapping, like the lens, and a lot of people like that. And someone in my comment section said, oh, please do a video. So my camera was already set up, so I've done a 15-minute video me just tapping the camera lens. So if you like that, it's on my channel on Wednesday. So Mikey lives dangerously, guys. Mikey likes to live dangerously underneath the ironing board. I've got my back door open, but I've also got the fear right now because the wasps are crazy. Earlier I was talking to Lushtopia on the phone and our phone call consisted of me basically screaming the majority of the time, going, it's after me, it's after, and I can't even lift it up, but I've still got the boot on, guys. My leg is killing me. I'm on the verge of thinking maybe I need to go to the hospital. That's how bad it is. So I'm outside with my rocking chair, because I'm an old person, rocking away, talking to Lushtopia, and then 2 wasps come over and they come straight for me. So I'm kind of swiping like this, but they still come because I'm completely missing them, of course. Completely missing them. So, I'm screaming. And then a big bee. Now, I love bees, but I don't like them in my face. That comes over. So I had 2 wasps and a bee, and I'm trying to escape, and I can't move very fast because my leg is killing me. So I'm sitting here. I'll show you. I'll show you. I'll show you. See, my back door is wide open. So you might experience the craziness of me when that happens. I can't help myself. I wish I could just go, pesky wasp, away you go. No, I'm the crazy person you see at supermarkets. I'm that one that screams. Oh, my lovely apron. I got that in Croatia. See, everything's lavender over there because they do a lot of lavender. And I've done a bit of... I like my stickers, guys. I like my stickers, and I like my Van Gogh. You know, that is no expense spared. You know, I've got the Starry Night in the living room. So, look, I've got the sunflowers, and I've got, that's a landscape that I done. And there's a champagne bowl that Lushtopia likes to do in when she's here. And look, I've put butterflies, and I've got all sorts of things all... That's just what I'm like. So, works of art, Van Goghs, or Goths, depending on where you are in the world. Yeah. Oh, my zebras. I've got to laugh at my zebras, look. See my zebras? Right. There's a zebra on the end there, and its head's down, and I just thought it was a painting and the zebra's head had fell off, until Lushtopia said, Mum, it's eating grass. And I thought, oh, there's it, look. Oh, see? It's after me, look. Jesus Christ. See, I need to get the bat. I need to get the bat. Hold on, guys. See, this is what I'm talking about. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, ow. Ouch. Ouch. Right. Right, it's in for it now. It's in for it now. Where is it? Where did it go? It better went back out. It better have. I'm armed. Oh, I look horrible. Please excuse the way I look. I look dreadful. But with this big moon boot on. Right, so, and look, I got this idea because of Pam and Rick Shoot the Shit. I think they're just called The Porch now. And they had one of these. Hear it? Right. Now, where can I put it so it's at hand? I'll just put it there. I forgot what I was saying. See, now I've got the fear. The fear has set in. I can't help it. Right. I know the puppies are concerned because today when I was screaming like a crazy person outside, you know, and trying to talk to Amanda, when I came into the house, the 2 of them were huddled together like that in a corner. They must have been thinking something bad was really happening, and it's just me being stupid, and I can't help it. It's a terrible, terrible, like, float. There's one in, there's one in. This is what I'm saying, guys. See it? It's over there. See it? I got it. Wow. Did you see that? That was some shot. I got it. Take that, wasp. I've got my mean face on. No, I've not. It's back. See? I'm going to need to close the door. I'm going to need to close the door, and it's boiling. It's up there. It's up there. It's... Guys, look. You see it's over there. It's over there. Oh. Oh. Right, we'll get ready. Get ready to do it. Oh. See, now it knows I'm on it. Now it knows. Get out the door. There, go away. There, scared it off. Let's try and iron. I know it's going to have to happen. I'm going to have to close my door, bring the fans in, and put them on full blast. I don't even know what people have said. Oh no, Whispers, I hope you're okay. Log cabin, craft room. I know Mr. Mike is terrified because his mum's going crazy. I can't even iron properly for watching. I can't, do you know what? Like, I'll need to just forget the ironing just now because my mind's not on it. I'll just talk to you for a bit. See, it's terrible. I can't go anywhere. And anybody that's with me, I give them a showing up. You know, I'm the crazy one that's in the middle of the town centre, throwing my bag and purse and everything. I can't help it. Hi, Angus. Oh, log cabin craft room. I send all my love and hugs. Whatever's happening, I hope you know I think about you. Oh, see, there I've pulled the boob muscle. Do you know, there's no boob, but see here, there's still the muscle. I'm just a terrible wreck. But honestly, I think I'm going to need to go to the hospital because he's probably already seen it. But look at that. So I'm walking about and just clumping. I kept the boot off this morning, and I walked from my bedroom to the bathroom, and I was in absolute agony. I had to put the boot on again. Oh, Otter, it's my own fault. Doing too much. Doing too much. See, a few years ago, I got a metal rod put down. I'll put these there. I'll try and do some ironing. I got a metal rod put down my leg. It's called a hindfoot fusion. And it actually, they go up the sole of your foot, and they put this metal rod up the sole of your foot onto, infuse it on your bone, and then they put a pin through my ankle down the foot. So I'm telling you guys, I'm just a mangled wreck. A mangled wreck, yeah, woman. So I shouldn't be doing a lot of things, and I shouldn't be up ladders, and I shouldn't be going up hills and things like that, steep hills. And I've been doing all the, I've been doing it all. I've been doing all the stuff that I'm not supposed to be doing, because it's just going to sound weird, but a lot of times I feel normal. I feel as if I'm like a normal person, and I forget that I've got a metal leg, you know, I've got all this kind of stuff going on with me, and I forget about it, and I think I'm normal, and I try and do things, and then I end up paying the price. I'm just hoping that I've not done anything too drastic, but it's still killing me. It's absolutely killing me. Lushtopia, see, unfortunately, I've gave you that fear. I have gave that to my children, and I'm a disgraceful parent for that. Well, Peter doesn't bother, but use the wasps, and it's because of my crazy flapping about. As I said, with me, I think it stems from childhood when one gets stuck in my hair and I couldn't get it out and I could hear the buzzing. It's not this thing. My goodness, you know, I've had a lot of really painful things, and this thing's really nothing. So it's just their little bodies, and ooh, they freak me out. They freak me out and they're buzzing. Bees, I'm a bit better with bees because, you know, bees are nice and all that. But wasps are. So they are. Lushtopia, mind, I was crouched down in the car park of Tesco underneath someone else's car, retrieving my handbag that I had flung while in one of my episodes, let's just call it that, wasp episodes, and I threw my bag and it landed underneath someone's car. So there I was, and a full shopping, a full trolley full of shopping just left. That was just abandoned, probably rolling down a hill or so, I don't know. Terrible. It's just at this time of year too, because they're gagging, to be quite frankly, to sting. Gagging. It's Mrs. Dowwater's coming out at me. They're gagging to sting someone. And I'm telling you, they can smell the fear. See, there's one in. Jesus, see, it's over at the window. Here's hoping it goes out. See it, guys? Wait to get my bat. We're ready for this. Come on then, let's go. Let's dance. See it? There it is. Oh, oh. Right, if it's want to fight, I'm in the mood. Come on then, big man. Yeah, this is an interesting live stream. People will be saying, you're a killer blueberry. Look, see on my tumble dryer. Look, oh, it's coming over. Guys, I'm going to need to be the aggressor here, I think. Ooh. Got it. There we go. Sorry guys, but it had to be done. It was me at that. Out you go. Out. Right, out you go. Now. See, and I still feel bad about doing that, but do you know, I'm on the verge of cracking open the vodka. My nerves are shattered. Log cabin craft room. See, that's totally me. I wish I could. Right, for instance, this is a true story. My son was there. What usually happens when I go to the petrol station is I get my son to run in, I put the petrol in the car, give him the money, he runs in, pays the pump number 5, pays for it, and then he's out again, quick. Whereas I take my time, because I'm old. So, The other day I was putting in £20 or something I was putting in the tank, and it got to £18 on the thing, and a wasp attacked me. I was like that with the nozzle. There was this one was went out. Petrol was on my shoes. It was on the side of the car. All this petrol. I was like that with it. So eventually I managed to get the nozzle back in, and it went to £20 7 pence or something. And I like to be spot on with my petrol. So when we got home, I said to my son, "I'm going to need to check the car." There was petrol still all over the place. That's how terrible it is. Oh, the baby Beakerin. Oh, can I call you just the baby? That's a beautiful name. So there you go. Petrol. All over the place. All of them. I had to clean my shoes. Clean my shoes. Petrol on the shoes. Petrol everywhere. Now, it's afterwards I think, what must people think looking at me? Because it's not a pretty look, let's face it. I mean, it's not a pretty look at the best of times, but in the moment. Well, you have seen it. You have seen the moment it'll probably happen again. They're going crazy, the wasps. I'm frightened to say their name 3 times in case a big one appears. My heart's in my mouth, honestly. But I don't want to watch my Endgame with big fans on, because I want to hear every word that's said in the Endgame. Who am I kidding? I could watch the Endgame with the sound down and love it just as much. You know. So that's, my viewing's going to be good today. 3 hours it's on for. I'll need to pay attention to my iron. Do you know, I've ironed 1 pillowcase all this time, but it'll be 23 minutes I've done 1 pillowcase in a shirt. It's going to be a long iron today. A long iron. There, 1 shirt done. There. See, I'm frightened to bring my washing basket over because I don't want to be hemmed in. See, spiders, I'm fine with spiders. Snakes, I'm fine with snakes. Wasps, no. I can't. Oh, there's beautiful Moomin. Hello, my darling Moomin. Oh, Moomin, you know I love you so much, don't you? Moomin is my sister from Somerset. People will be saying you're saying that wrong, but me and Moomin, we know what we're talking about. Moomin, these wasps. Look, but I've already killed one. I hope the rest of them are watching out there because I'm in the mood. No, at this time of year they go crazy, wasps, don't they? As I said, they're gagging. Oh no, I don't want to be, I'm going to be crying, aren't I? So I'm going to be crying, I don't want to be crying. What will we do, we'll do this one. See, it was pretty bad, the last one I watched, because they all died, basically, near enough, everybody died. Half the population died. Your Thanos, the last one I watched. So, please don't tell me anymore. Gagging. Gagging means desperate. If you're desperate to do something, gagging is a good Scottish word for that. So, say you're absolutely gagging for that film, you're really, I don't know if it's just a Scottish word or maybe just a British word. Gagging just means that you're really, really wanting to do something. Hi Rosemary. Hi Nancy. So if you're gagging to do something, you're really desperate to do it. Mikey, see, there's Mikey living dangerously. Mikey, this is a dangerous game, especially now that there's wasps coming in. Oh, Moomin, I'm glad you liked it. Hello, Clara. Moomin, if you liked the tapping, the lens tapping that I done on that video, on Wednesday there's a video coming out 15 minutes long with me just not talking, just tapping. Because I know a lot of people like that. A lot of people don't, but a lot of people do, so it's just, I enjoy it. You know, I enjoy the kind of videos, so. And for dinner tonight, I'm going to be good and just make my own dinner tonight. See, I've been getting fish suppers and stuff, which is not good. Well, it's good eating it, but oh, so it's the whole of the UK. See, I didn't know if it was just Scottish or not. But yeah, gagging. If you're gagging to do something, you're really wanting to do it. That's why I cannot do videos during the day. I say this every time, but they do that all day long, and there's no point telling them quiet because they just don't listen. I think Angus was his second name and Hamish was his first. I'm not sure. It's probably us losing it. or maybe I don't know. I'm probably losing it too. I'm losing it as well. I hope you are all doing something interesting. See people on Saturdays that let's go out for dinner and all that, they always go out. Oh, the last time I had someone cook me something was, well, apart from the chippy, I'm talking about like a sit down meal, was in Croatia. And before then I can't even remember the last time. Yeah, let's do some lavender. You know, some people must do that. Oh, let's go and watch a show tonight and we'll have lunch or dinner. See that my son, he's away to Edinburgh today, to the Edinburgh Fringe. It's like a, I don't know if it's just like comedy shows. I don't know if it's comedy shows. But I've said to him, now he's 18 next month, and not next month, the month after he's 18, and that's when it's legal to drink or to buy drink. You can drink now, but you're not allowed to buy it in public places. So I says to him, he's already had a wee sip of champagne, he hates it. So I said to him the day, I says, if you're going into Edinburgh, I says, don't be getting too drunk. He says, Mum, I'm not going to be drinking. And my mind goes back to when I was 16, going to Edinburgh with my work, and ended up absolutely hammered. Me and my friend. I worked in a sewing factory at the time and I made knickers and bras. There you go. And we had this day out in Edinburgh, and I looked older because I was like Madonna back in the days. So I got sent in to buy the booze. So I had went in and bought all the booze, and we sat just below Edinburgh Castle and we all got hammered. So I remember me back in the days, but my son's more mature, you know, didn't. So I was saying to him, just watch if you're drinking, you know, watch what you're doing. And I says to him something about, I said Lushtopia might come down at the weekend. I says to give me a hand in the house because of my leg. I says, but I know her game. She's coming down here to get into the champagne with me, right? And my son went, I don't like that champagne. I prefer straight whiskey. Straight whiskey? You know, I was laughing with Lushtopia today because I thought, oh, it doesn't even ease himself in. Like, let's have a shandy and then maybe a half a pint or something, and then maybe a pint of beer or something. He's going straight into the, oh, I like straight whiskey. What? Straight whiskey? Not even like whiskey on the rocks. Let's get a bit of ice in here, or whiskey and water, or whiskey and iron brew, which is a good swally, or swally as we say in Scotland. Just the straight whiskey. And then I'm thinking to myself, when's he had the straight whiskey? When's this happened? When's all the straight whiskey downing happened that I've not known about? I've not been there. I'm telling you, I have not been there when my son has had straight whiskey. I have not been there. As I said, I've gave him a sip of champagne. Oh, have I tried that champagne? You know, I've never said to him, here son, there you go, have a whiskey. But apparently that's his preferred drink of choice. Nothing, I mean, I'm not worried that, you know, he's away to Edinburgh. And he's 18, as I say, in a couple, and I've got to kind of let go. I was engaged at 17 and married at 19. Straight whiskey, that's got me. You know, I don't know whether I should laugh or what. I just about choked. I just about choked on my iron brew when he said that. Not a shandy or nothing like that. Just get straight into the hard booze, mum. I'm just straight in there. You should have said I'm just straight into the hard stuff. He didn't lie. That's, you know, that's probably a good thing that he didn't tell me, he told me the truth. But sometimes you think to yourself, maybe I shouldn't really know the truth, but there you go. Log cabin craft room, it could have been his graduation because a lot of his class had already turned 18 at the graduation, and they all wore wristbands so that they could go up to the bar and get whatever they wanted. But of course the ones at 17 were probably saying, go up and get me this, go up and get me that. So that's probably where it was. He's probably had one or two in his life, and that's his drink now of choice. But just the way he said it sounded as if it was like an everyday, oh, here I'm right into the straight whiskey, mum. Honestly, I mean, I couldn't at this. I'm still trying to get my head round that. Aye. I don't like champagne. I just like straight whiskey. Oh. My face must have been a picture, honestly. And this is before he's went away into Edinburgh. Oh dear. And his friend is away into, he's 18. His friend's 18. You know, because they all kind of turned 18 together. So his friend's turned 18. So he can buy booze if he wants, his friend. I'm just, do you know, I'm just going to get into watching the end game. That's what I'm going to do. With the door shut, get a fan on. Should I live dangerously and keep the door open? I might. What, Nancy, you're probably better off. Lushtopia, I really don't want that. $21 to drink over there is 18 here. 18. But of course, I was blotto at 16. Probably before that, but when we went the works day out in Edinburgh, I was 16, and we were quite blotto, actually. In fact, I was telling my son this today. It was two different sewing machine companies that had went this day out to Edinburgh. And I was with all my friends, but there was some quiet girls that was there. So, as I say, we all ended up getting hammered. And we ended up bumping into these girls, and I thought, they're going to have a quiet day. And they were blotto too. In fact, they were so blotto that one of them was going to go away with a sailor. There was a sailor that was in port and decided to go to Edinburgh for the day, and she was going to go away with them at 16. That's, you couldn't make up, but see some of the things, life experiences I've had, it's just, you'd never believe half it. But there you go, she was ready to go with this sailor. See, if it'd been now, I might actually go with the sailor. I might think about that. Yes, log cabin craft room. See, and Scots love their whiskey. You know, I do like an Irish coffee sometimes, like at Christmas. But at Lushtopia likes the whiskey as well. Don't let her kid you with the champagne. She likes a good Jack Daniels, is it? Oh, Moomin, I was terrible. You know, I was a rebellious. Saying that, I was always nice to people. I still was always nice to people, you know, like my mum and dad and elders. I'd always, you know, give elders respect and try to be nice and stuff. But I used to do bad stuff like smoking and drinking. See, there's Lushtopia, she's into the whiskey too. And don't let her kid you with that statement she just said. That is false. I'm not going to drag you today. That's for another day. Lushtopia stories. Yeah, it's a quiet one. Well, log cabin craft room. As I say, we were kind of the wild ones, so we all got hammered. And but when we bumped into the quiet ones of the group, we expected them to be, you know, at a university or library or something like that. And they were absolutely hammered too. Mad Dog 2020, yeah. See, with us it was cider as well. We used to drink that cider. Oh no, do you know, even today I couldn't have a cider. I couldn't have a cider. Because we got so blotto. Okay, well, I think I'm going to go, guys, and I'm going to get on my film. I'm going to get the fan in. I'm going to have to close the door because I'm sitting here watching, waiting on the next one. Somerset cider. Oh, I bet you I would like that cider. Ours was the cheapest cider you could possibly. I think it was like £1.50 for a litre of the stuff. You know, it was cheap and it was nasty, but it got you absolutely blotto. Oh, Lushtopia, I might actually be phoning you tomorrow, the next day, to help me go into hospital if it doesn't get any better, because it's terrible. I'm not even going to lie, it's bad. And I'm quite good with pain, you know, I've had a lot of pain, so this is really quite bad. But anyway, I'm going to try and forget about it and fall into Thor's eyes. Or, do you know any one of the Avengers? I like them all. Anyone, come to my house, come to the bungalow. Anyway, thank you all, guys, for watching me and the craziness that's happened this afternoon with the wasps and stuff. You know, my live streams, you cannot predict for one live stream to the next. It was supposed to be Ireland, but I've only done 4 items. 4 items in all this time. Normally I've got a load done, but anyway, I'll bring these over so I can give these all a big kiss before I go. I love yous all so, so much. So thank you and have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you again later.